So we came in week 9 of the 2000 season. We'd never been here before, didn't have any idea what to expect. We ended up driving up from Atlanta and we got here at night. And so we came in, and actually the first thing I remember seeing was the amphitheater, which had these sort of globe-shaped light bulbs all the way around it. And just that image, it was actually after the show for the evening had ended, but the amphitheater was still lit up, and there was just something so, festive and enticing and interesting about seeing that building. So we got here, went to bed, but that just sort of set this tone of kind of excitement to see, what was in store. That's the last week of the season. Most young families have gone back to school, have started in lots of places. So we were pretty much the only young family here, and the weather was terrible. It rained all week. We'd come up from Atlanta where, it's still August, it's in the 90s. It was maybe 50s and 60s here. We didn't have any cold weather clothes. But, even with that, with the fact that there weren't a lot of young people, that the weather was nasty, etc., we knew there was something here. And so we knew we were going to come back the next year.
My first experience was when I was approximately 15. My parents came here for a concert because my father's from Buffalo, New York, and he's a violinist, or was a violinist with the Buffalo Symphony. And they brought me, and we were there just for a concert. They started coming for a weekend and then for a week. So I started coming here probably when I was close to 15.
When I was dating Howard, I came here for the first time for a week, and then we started coming regularly, every summer for a short period of time.
Just the fact that we're Chautauqua Institution, I always tell people I don't go to a crazy institution every single summer, because people, it is so difficult to describe what the hell this place is. I would say the plaza is probably a really weird thing to explain, and photos don't tend to do it justice. It literally feels like its own little town, which it both is, but it's also strictly run around a summer schedule.
There's so many layers of this community. I mean, the program is the most obvious thing, and even within the program there are so many different experiences that you can have. You can, it's a choose your own adventure kind of thing where any two people may have wildly different weeks and still go to program all day long. But on top of that, just the layers of community, the social gatherings, the sort of political scene and administrative infrastructure of the place is fascinating. So
just connecting the dots of this isn't a summer beach house. This is more of a communal place that everyone can kind of pick and choose what they want to make it about, I guess.
As I walked by the Gleason Hotel, there was a group of people on the porch. Someone was playing the violin, someone was playing the flute, and people were standing, and passing slowly and listening. So that's part of porch thing. People will, even people you don't know, just people maybe you've passed before, asking you, what did you think of the lecture, or wasn't that dance program great?
Porches are just great. They're open. Matter of fact, if it's not a porch, there are places in Bester Plaza that have red benches. And the red benches are an indication that if anybody wants to talk about today's lecture in the amphitheater, they're able to sit at that bench, and that is a signal to anybody that's passing by that that person sitting there is willing to either ask questions or make comments or learn more from another person that was attending.
you know, it takes on so many different meanings, I think, over time.
It's family tradition.
Family connection. I also believe that it serves a bigger purpose. I see Chautauqua in a certain way as a microcosm of what's happening in our larger culture.
Some people describe it as college or a summer camp for adults, but I think it's more, to me it's the family thing, the generations of families.
Everybody is involved in some kind of an activity, whether it's taking classes or going to lectures, book reviews. Something is happening every moment of the day. And so Chautauqua really is that place where there's this stimulation of intellectual activity, it's stimulation of recreational activity, and the whole idea that generations are represented in everyday life. So Chautauqua is unique, stimulating, and also provides an opportunity for reflective relaxation.
It's amazing to me, you know, I grew up in DC, I live in Atlanta, and that this remote, you know, sort of underutilized corner of Western New York State is such an important place to me, I mean, at a deep, deep level, and to our family. I mean, this is where we will always come back.